This is how the Trump family is taking over the financial system. It's like a freight train. It has left the building. But it's not just the Trump family. There's an infrastructural change happening in your financial system that I've been warning people since 2020. We could clearly see this in 2020. We quietly positioned ourselves, well, not me. I talked about it every single day, about 18 times a day on social media. And it radically transformed our families' lives. And now the changes you're about to see from 2025, and they're not quietly doing this anymore, to 2030, will either have you on the wealth side of this or the consumer side of this. There'll be no middle ground. But they're not quietly doing this anymore, guys. You have to understand, Trump came back and ran as the crypto president and the Bitcoin capital of the world. Just yesterday with the World Liberty Financial, their wealth in crypto grew by billions. In the next 24 months, their wealth in crypto will trump, no pun intended, their whole legacy in real estate. But here's the difference. This is what's happening. So the Trump family, his sons, started to get completely debanked because of politics. So what they decided to do, quietly at first, and now very vocally, is start to create a new infrastructural financial system that is opposite of the old centralized system. A group of bankers went to Jekyll Island in 1913, created the Federal Reserve that's not federal nor reserve, that literally prints money. And since 1971, they can print money with no backing. They have an unlimited checkbook, and we caught the ball. This isn't our grandparents or our parents' economy, and savers are going to be losers by 2030. And unfortunately, the baby boomers are going to be the biggest culprits of this. They are the largest wealth holders. Trump wants lower interest rates. That means lower value of your dollar. He wants a weaker dollar. A weaker dollar creates competition. That's why he strategically rocked all these tariffs to pull manufacturing back into America. Pull interest rates as low as possible, but there's an inversion effect to that. And they know that. That's why they're positioning themselves in Bitcoin, fixed supply assets. That's why he created a blue chip crypto with XRP, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Crypto.com, CRO. He just took a 19 or 16% stake in Crypto.com through their treasury. They were getting debanked, so they said F it, and they created their own bank called World Liberty Financial, which is decentralized finance. This is where we're in first position. We're the bank. So eventually you're going to be able to do your own lending. You're going to be able to stake your cryptocurrencies. You'll be the bank. So they launched USD1. So study this stuff. I want you to go study this yourself. This is my research. Okay, study USD1. That's their stablecoin. Trump family has the fastest growing stablecoin in history. Bo Hines stepped down as executive director to go run Tether to bring it into America. So now you have Tether, RLUSD1, Ripple stablecoin. You have USDC, USDT, and USD1. Competition is healthy. Trump wants competition. The Trump family now owns the fastest growing stablecoin in the world. Key, world. It's a world currency. It's not just American currency. People around the world can transact in their stablecoin. But here's the key factor. The Genius Act that Trump pushed through fast to get passed and to get onto his desk. Genius. What do stablecoins use? Treasuries. Short-term bonds. The bond market is screwed in America. So this helps stabilize the economy while he's in his presidency as he brings a bunch of manufacturing back into America. And he lowers interest rates so we can all refinance our debt because America's only debt. There's no money in the system. And if we can't monetize debt and we can't refinance, we're going to go off a cliff, which we're heading off a cliff. But if they can lower interest rates, we can all refinance our debt and keep this Ponzi scheme going. And they can use